Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Ohio day?
Good morning.
So, first time ever coming to the Hartville Hardware. This is their tool expo, they call it. And this is 2024. If you happen to watch this at a later date, I hear chainsaws in the background, so I already know it's going to be exciting for myself. But like I said, we don't know what we're getting into. So we're going to bring you guys along and show you what the show is all about.
I'm excited.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so if you don't know, we're here in beautiful Hartville, Ohio. So I believe this is still the largest tool store in America. It's absolutely huge, and we're gonna take you guys in and show you here in a little bit. We got Austin, he's with LogOX, and he's gonna tell you guys all about it.
Cool, thanks, Sean. So yeah, we get the LogOX 3-in-1 forestry multi-tool here at Hartville. We're excited to be new suppliers of them as of about a week ago. And this is our first show out here. But not our first time in Ohio, though. We've been selling it at Lehman's just down the road here for probably about the last 4 or 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been in Lehman's many times. Yeah. It's a huge store, though, just like this. So.
Yeah, it's a great place. Actually, when I think about it, it's probably been more like 6 or 7. Time flies.
Really?
They were one of our first stores when we got started out.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
So this is the LogOX hauler. And what's really unique about this is that the way we have this design, it allows you to pick up a log round without bending over and hurting your back.
Yeah, that's nice.
Basically walking over to a log round like this, just kind of bend slightly with the knees and engage it. You see that I'm not bending over, I'm just kind of lifting it up like this, not really even engaging a bicep or anything like this. I can throw it up onto my log splitter. Also, what I can do too with this is take this and walk with it. So when I'm consolidating rounds, after I buck them up, actually toss that pretty far, and get some distance to it. It just makes it a lot easier, and you're walking with it by your side, and your spine is nice and straight. You can see everything in front of you, and it just makes the whole process a lot faster.
Heck yeah, nobody wants to bend over more than we have to. Now I see it says it's a 3-in-1 tool. Is this the same tool over here you got in your hand?
Yeah. So let's build this together, okay? So when we initially came up with this, it was flat steel. And for the initial prototype of it. And so what we did was when we started manufacturing this and selling it, we turned it to tubular steel. And so with that, it made it a lot stronger, but it also made it so that we can add attachments to it. Because we recognize that people who are using this to load their log splitters and move log rounds around were also using their chainsaw to buck up logs and could use a 40-inch cant hook to give them the leverage that they need to basically cut halfway through down the length of the log, and then use this to lock in place and roll it over.
Okay.
So a larger log, like that one that's sitting right over there, that'd be perfect for the cant hook. You don't want to pinch your bar, such as what you're trying to avoid with that.
Right.
By cutting halfway through, before you start to pinch it, remove it, get it down the length of the log, roll it over, finish up those cuts when you roll it over.
Absolutely.
And then with this right here, so we also realized that when it gets down to smaller logs like this, that's actually kind of hard to engage with a cant hook to roll it over. So it's much easier just to use a timber jack, and we created this, same attachment, same kind of pins. And now what you have, and this is actually called the Bigfoot timber jack. So we have this patent pending. All of the timber jacks, including our previous one, are just tubular steel on the bottom. And we realized that using this, and had some folks on YouTube actually comment that, hey, it sort of sinks into the soft ground, right? So is there a way we could make it bigger or something like that? So we tried some different designs and came up with this, and it's more like a skid plate.
Oh, okay.
And so it's about 3.5 times more ground contact than anything else on the market. And it has this lip to it that you can roll it backwards easily with. So what that allows us to do, come up to a log like this, just drop it down, rock it back with the leverage that we have here from the handle. And now I can either, if I want to just get this out of the way, I'm clearing a trail, I can take this and drag it, get it out of the way pretty easily. Or otherwise rock it back.
Nice.
And now I got a nice solid cutting platform that I can work off of. And it creates all this space right below the log. And with that, I'm standing more upright, bucking it with my chainsaw, working my way down as I go. I'm not going to worry about running my chain in the dirt and dulling it out.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah, exactly. and I'm not going to worry about pinching my bar, obviously, because it's going to keep falling down off the end here. Then when I get here, I don't really even have to reposition it. What I can do is I can make my cuts halfway through, and then just dump this out and then roll it over and just just finish up the cuts. Yeah. So basically, when we realized that when you're using this to load up a log splitter, you're going to want to operate the machinery, right? So we created this hauler holster here to have it by your side. You can operate the machinery and just grab another round and continue to do that. So you're not bending over and picking up a tool, which would kind of defeat the purpose.
Right. I really like that. It keeps it there. You're not throwing it onto the ground, having to bend over, grab it, going back to work.
Exactly. And it fits right on your standard work belt.
Now, to answer their questions, does that come in the box or is that an accessory?
No, so we sell it separately, but we also sell something called the Forester package. Our Forester package comes with the 3-in-1, the pickaroon attachment, the hauler holster, and then also this bag here. Everything we sell is 100% made in the United States.
Nice.
The bag is no difference. These are made in South Carolina. It's made in North Carolina. And it's got 2 large internal pockets. You put your scratch checks, your pins, anything like that. But then it's also got plenty of room for your chainsaw chaps.
Oh, yeah.
So I put those on top. Always highly recommend having a nice set of those for working safely in the woods. And then what's cool about this is we do a lot of scouting for down logs
Throw it
in
on
New
like
England.
a backpack.
And you wear like a backpack, so you get your chainsaw on one hand and this on your back, and you literally have everything you need to roll, lift, maneuver a log when you're out there scouting around. You don't have to carry it. And this can just live in your truck or in your ATV or wherever. It keeps it all together nicely. So that's part of the Forester pack as well.
Where can people find LogOX?
Yeah, so you find us at thelogox.com or right here at Hartville Hardware. We got them in stock, and very proud of this. We just recently put together.
That looks great.
Put together this box. Yeah, this is our first retail box that we've put together here, and we're selling this here at Hartville Hardware. And you know what's great about this too is that once you're done bucking all these rounds up, you can then take this and remove it. And what I encourage people to do is do all their cutting first and use this system so you're not transitioning back and forth between tools.
Right.
But now you've got all these log rounds that you can then lock into like this. And I'll show you one other tool that's pretty cool about this. So we were talking about tubular steel.
Yeah.
So we can add attachments.
I want to pick that up.
Sure, yeah, give it a shot.
Does it have a lifting capacity, or is it mainly just what the user can?
A larger log round as you can handle.
And it's grabbing good. It's not going to come out.
And so the release is kind of a push pull.
That's cool.
Yep. So then we can add this to it.
What do they call these? Pickaroons?
This is a pickaroon, yeah.
Pickaroon.
So this is the PicOx pickaroon attachment. And what's not unique about this is that this is nice and narrow right here, but it's got kind of this ridge on the bottom. So I'll show you how that works. So this locks into place like this. Now you have a 4-in-1 tool essentially.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I can reach into the back of a truck bed, being able to pull stuff towards you. But also what I can do is I've got a bunch of rounds. I can lock into this one here, and this, and I can carry it. And so I'm moving 2 rounds in one trip, and it's kind of a push-pull release, very easy release. And I can do this all day long. It's not going to go anywhere. But when I want to release it, it's very easy, very unidirectional release.
I appreciate you, Austin.
Thanks so much.
This is awesome. Yeah, you guys can check it out here at Hartville Hardware in store and at Layman's. And yeah, probably online as well.
At thelogox.com, yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
All right, guys, so we literally just made it into Hartville Hardware. We are literally inside the door. This show is going to be awesome, I can already tell. So I was looking real quick at the sales they got going on. Let you guys glance at that. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for the free stool if I spent $1,000. Anyways, real quick, just kind of show you the display here, but I do have something right here I want to show you because I believe it's coming out here very soon. But this radio, super awesome. But right here, they have their battery backpack blower. And what's cool about this is you can actually put in 4 18-volt batteries. So 2 down here, 2 up top. It's my left hand.
Thank you. Just slide it in that
Slide it in? Okay. Ah, there you go. So you can literally put 4 batteries on this. I'm not sure what the runtime is for battery life, but I'm sure it will go a lot longer than most of the battery backpacks that are on the market right now. So you can check it out. I believe it's like 600 CFM. Milwaukee obviously makes phenomenal stuff. Feels really good. I'm guessing they don't care you use it. Why would you put batteries in it if, you know? So if you see, you can change the power settings and then, whoosh. I'm gonna get kicked out of here. Okay, I almost just blew all the papers everywhere off the sign and everything. Anyways, you guys can check it out. You guys know about Milwaukee, phenomenal. And yeah, let's go see what else is in this store. All right, so we're in here. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a huge overview from up top. And yeah, this kind of just gives you a little bird's eye view of the store. We're gonna go to the outside tent area here. This isn't normally here, but for the show. Oh, they got some lathe. They must have had a person doing demonstrations this morning. Robert, can't see the name, Sambi maybe? It's really darn cool. I actually did this in wood shop when we were in high school. That feels good, huh? Right, TQ will be over there. That's just like our Sunfire. Different tools here for woodworking. Some of his work he did here. You can enter in for a giveaway. All kinds of just different tools here. This is CNC machine for wood. Nice to meet you, Jack. I'm Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you.
Yep. So Tormek?
Tormek? Yep.
Okay.
Here's the Tormek T1, designed for kitchen knives. It does not do anything serrated, but it would cover any other kitchen knife. And the way it works is essentially you have one adjustment knob. So you can open this up and change it from either 10, 15, or 20 degrees, depending on the knife. And then inside you can maybe see there's a magnet catching all the debris. All the Hartville employees have brought their knives, so I've got a lot to do. And then all you would do is put the knife through the guide, which is set for 15 degrees, and just rock it back and forth.
How many times do you typically have to run the knife before you get?
It's a great question. Sometimes it depends on how dull the knife is or the material / quality of the knife. But you do want to try and have the exact same amount of passes on each side.
Okay.
So to get the other side, you just spin it around and do the same exact process. And for anyone counting on the video, I lost track of how many passes I've been doing, so I'm sure someone will comment saying, you didn't do the same amount.
Hey, we'll cut him some slack. He's been doing this all day long.
Thank you. And then from a honing standpoint, you just want to make sure the wheel is turning away from you.
Okay.
And then a few passes on each side.
It's very quiet.
Thank you. It definitely is. It's good for the kitchen, good for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Have your family bring over your knives and then regret it because you're then sharpening the whole time instead of having fun.
Very cool. Where can everybody find it?
You can find these at Hartville. They're online. They're in the store.
Okay.
Right around $350 right now with the sale, but otherwise maybe a little closer to $400.
Okay. Very cool. I appreciate the time and the demonstration.
Yeah.
Have a good show.
Thanks for having me.
We're here at Milwaukee's booth area. I haven't seen their coolers yet, so they have the smaller one here. Let's open it up here real quick. It's got a lot of space in it, nice little tray. And then we have the bigger cooler. We're gonna slide it out here. We'll bring it down. This is cool. If you have the pack out, you can literally connect it right to it. Open it up. Has a spot for a lock as well. You can lock everybody out of your lunch. Oh, this is sweet. So check this out. Cutting board, like that. Drain plug down in the bottom. Put it right back in there. Really, really nifty cooler. I think that's pretty darn sweet. You're looking at a couple $100. And get yourself one of those babies if you want to put it on your pack out there.
This one here, the 94R, is my favorite. Hedge trimmers, chainsaws, backpack sprayers here, backpack blowers. I think I'm gonna rock this one for the season. It's a nice little cute one.
So it's hard to get a good shot of all the Milwaukee stuff just because customers are shopping and we want to be respectful to them. So we're going to let them do their thing. We just watched this guy over here go crazy. Yeah, got the whole entire cart full. But check this out. I mean, guys, we haven't even touched the surface of this store just yet. And when I told you it is the largest tool hardware store in the world, not kidding. A man comes in here, a woman comes in here, you can go broke real quick and in a hurry. Or at least hurt the bank account for sure. But yeah, we're gonna walk you through here, try to be respectful to everybody, and also get you guys some pretty decent shots. So really good pricing right now. I believe the ad said 10% off of everything, but it did say there were other discounts that would apply as well for certain and specific products. So got all the M18 impacts, drivers, batteries look like they've got sorted through pretty good. There's still some down there. Got some up top here, the M18 dual packs. I saw one and it was like a 3-in-1 pack. So wanted to check that one out. Kind of move through here quickly. Aisle started filling up pretty fast. Swing on around here, check out the other side. There's some more batteries. A lot of saws. I can't remember if this is the new one or not. I believe they have a 36 volt technically, because you're going to use 218 batteries, handheld blower that's going to be coming out. I'm not sure if that's the way they state it, but yeah. And you can tell they're moving some product. A lot of shells getting a little bare. Got some kits over here. Little hand saws and speakers, Dremel tools, all kinds of different things. Pump sprayers, battery sprayers, I should say, not pump. Different augers and broom attachments. Extensions, saws, bags, little bit of, well, shouldn't say a little bit, a lot of bit of everything. So now, as you can see, we moved from Milwaukee, which had like 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, to now we're in DeWalt, which looks like it probably has 4 lanes as well. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of run through here real quick. Actually, it may have been the DeWalt one that I saw that had a 3-in-1 combo. I'm gonna have to look for it to see if I see it. I have a lot of Milwaukee, a lot of DeWalt. It was the 3-in-1 battery pack. It came with all 3 different size batteries. I can't remember if it was the Milwaukee or the DeWalt, but I remember I wanted to see if it was on sale because I wanted to pick it up. I believe it was Milwaukee had a gutter attachment as well I wanted to look at. So you might have to swing back over there. I came with a couple different things I was hoping to pick up. Remember these, TQ? Those work really good. They will cut through some thick stuff real quick. If you go looking for something, they're showing what's out of stock and what they don't have anymore. So if you can see up here, out of stock. I'm sure they're going to go through it today. So yeah, now we're drills and hammer drills and you name it. Big old impacts and drivers and oh yeah. What's really cool is you can just come in and grab something, man, and just pull it out, check it out. You know, if you really wanted to run it, you could just grab a battery. There's like 50 million of them down here. Really nice. I believe Noah has one of these. We used it on our wall. It worked really, really well. I believe these are for cutting through like tin and metal. Swivel head offset shears, yep. So many different tools now. All right, gonna keep on working through here. Nice little radio. Excuse us, folks. So nailers, different radios. There's a vac, the light kits, tripod. This is the tripod we need, TQ. DeWalt making tripods now, look at that. And it comes with a level. Most of them come with levels. I was just trying to prop it up, you know.
Let's get it.
All right. So we're here in Makita, Bosch. We're gonna see what else is down through there. But yeah, absolutely insane the amount of tools they have here. And you can clearly see TQ. Gotta get the coffee maker. The coffee pot. Oh my goodness. That is sweet. You guys know me and my coffee.
I seen one of them came out with a microwave. It was discontinued? Yeah. I just seen it too. That's all right.
You're good.
Never mind.
So TQ was telling me that she saw they had a microwave, and then the gentleman behind us told us that it got discontinued. So must not have been as popular. So, oh, here we go. Let's run these babies in here real quick. It's here for a reason, right?
That went too quick. Can you do it again?
All right, so I moved it to a spot that hasn't been ran through just yet because that thing just flew in. So I'm gonna get it started here. That is insane. The amount of speed, holy mackerel. Wow. That was impressive. All right, so just had some fun at Makita. Looks like the lines are kind of getting a bit smaller now since when we came in. Over here with Bosch.
You know why? Because everything's selling out.
Yeah, they are moving some stuff, guys. I'm not kidding you. Like, insane. Oh yeah, there, TQ just pointed out some more tripods. So a big shout out to everybody that's here if you happen to watch this video. You know, letting us be able to film around you and, you know, be respectful as well. So Senco products. I don't know if I've ever seen these. Very cool. There's a lot of little stations around here as well where they're doing like demonstrations and like right back there, I believe she was either knitting or some kind of quilting or something. There was a lot of people, so I couldn't get really close. But
We needed a new air compressor hose.
we do need that. We need a new air compressor. So something I do want to look at while we're here is water Berkey. All right, guys, so you're not gonna get to see that lane. It looks like it's saws and different screwdrivers, hammers, all that stuff. There must be some really good sales in there, but that lane is packed. Along with this one, I would highly suggest you just come out here and check the store out because you could literally spend hours and hours. Here's some more Milwaukee pack out stuff, 20% off this aisle. So another aisle here, 20% off all of that aisle as well. So they kind of separated a little bit so you could get better deals and get in and out a lot quicker. So just pay attention to the top signs above, excuse me. So now we're kind of into like hardware and different stuff like that, belt sanding stuff and different kind of nuts and bolts and all that. And real quick, I'll show you before we move on to another section. This is just a small little piece. And then you actually have downstairs as well. And then they have entire houses inside of this building way over there. We'll get to in 1 second. All right, so we just ran through a ton of household stuff. And we got to the back here, and TQ is like, hey, they got free popcorn and lemonade, so she's gonna embark on that. The popcorn does smell amazing, but I'm still in my fasting stage right now. How's the popcorn?
Good.
Yeah? Smells good. Hey, there's that Rust-Oleum paint we needed, TQ. So it's currently 12:11, and I haven't ate since, I think, about 6:45, 7 o'clock last night. So we're getting there, and I plan on having lunch with TQ or an early dinner in a little bit. So that's why why I'm still fasting. Look at these, though. These are amazing. I love this.
This is actually
That is gorgeous. So if you can't tell, I believe this is like resin or acrylic or something like that. Epoxy. Okay. So, all right, here. Phenomenal work. Ben Crawford. These are awesome. Red Barn. Let me give him a shout out. Maybe you guys can even scan this code here. Well, it says tickets, but let me see if I can get you guys the details on here. Obviously, you can buy them here, but Red Barn, I was looking for a website maybe, but I don't see it. Very, very cool. Did you find one? TQ found one. Hey, there you guys go. Red Barn, National Account Manager. Use the email, guys. That's the professional way to get a hold of people. This stuff is amazing. Sorry, bud.
cool.
That one there has like river rock integrated into it, cross. But whoever drinks the water I give them shall never thirst. That is amazing. They are even better looking in person. Love the Ohio. Wow. So we've worked our way kind of through the clothing, shoe, boot options. Tons of candies and snacks and stuff that looks absolutely delicious. And if you can tolerate it and, you know, you want to indulge a little bit, have at it. I may grab some of these meat sticks before we head out in a little bit. Uncle Mike's. But they have coffee over here as well and a ton of different drinks, honey, all kinds of different sauces and just all kinds of spices, you name it. A lot of stuff that you could use on your homestead, a lot of things that would make your property look really good, whether that's in your home or outside. I mean, they tons of decor, beautiful stuff. And what are these? Bird feeders? A window bird feeder. You want one, don't you, TQ? How do they say this?
Cuisinart?
So they have Cuisinart, Keurig. They have Bun, which everybody knows about Bun. Mr. Coffee. They have a ton of different coffee options in here. Pour overs, you know, pots. Very, very cool. So right here we have the Bohemian Mama. I believe that's how you say that. Anyways, give her a quick shout out. Lip balms. One that caught my eye though was right down here. This is actually camel soap. I've never seen camel soap before. I have seen goat soap. Yeah. Really popular. Very, very cool. Have a huge cast iron area. Bunch of different goodies, drinks. This soap, guys, be essential. If you can get this stuff, I'm not kidding you, phenomenal. Phenomenal. And if you want to try it for free, just go into the restrooms of the store here, Hartville, and I believe Layman's has that as well.